Hello students, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have gone through my last videos on this ISC Specimen Question Paper 2023 and you have seen that there is a set of MCQ questions from Boolean Algebra section. Based on that, I have prepared this video where there are a few MCQ questions from Boolean Algebra I have jotted down together. I have divided this MCQ in three parts. First part is based on key terms and theorems. Second part on output-based questions from Boolean algebra. And the third part is logical reasoning. So without delay, let's proceed further. First question, distributive law states option A, P dot within bracket Q plus R equals to P dot Q plus P dot R. P dot Q plus R equals to within bracket P plus R dot within bracket P plus Q. Sorry, Q plus R. Option C, both A and B, and option D, only A. Let's see the answer. The answer is both A and B. The reason is distributive law states A dot within bracket B plus C is equals to A dot B plus A dot C, and A plus B dot C is equals to within bracket A plus B dot within bracket A plus C. Next question. P implies Q is equals to P bar plus Q. The above equation states that if P is true, then only Q will be true. Option B, if P is false, then Q must be false. Option C, if P is true, Q cannot be false. Option D, if P is false, Q cannot be true. The answer is option C, if P is true, Q cannot be false. If you go through the equation with even through truth table or by statement, it states that if P is true, then Q is true. That means Q is partially depending upon P. And if P is true and Q is true, or P is false and Q is false, in both cases, the output is true. At the same time, if P is false and Q true, the output will also give true value. But if P is true and Q is false, the output comes to false. So you can see the truth table over here. So it implies both the part are satisfied. Let's move to next question. The converse of a conditional proposition is determined by interchanging the antecedent and consequent of the given condition, negation of both the antecedent and consequent of a given condition, negation of antecedent only, negation of consequent only. So the answer is option A, interchanging the antecedent and consequent of the given condition. Reason, converse of X implies Y is Y implies X, where X is the antecedent and Y is the consequent. Next question. By complementary law, X plus X bar equals to 1, X dot X bar equals to 1. Options are both 1 and 2 are true, both 1 and 2 are false, only 1 is true, only 2 is true. Answer is only 1 is true. Complementary law states that X plus X bar is 1 and X dot X bar is 0. Next question. Complementary law states P plus P bar equals to 0, P dot P bar equals to 1. In this case, the right answer is option B, both 1 and 2 are false, as you have seen in the previous question. What complementary law states that P plus P bar is equals to 1 and P dot P bar equals to 0. Next question, the equivalence of P and Q bar or P bar and Q. The right answer is option B. Here the expression can be written as given here P dot Q bar plus P bar dot Q. So we'll get the answer. Next, the equivalence of this expression. Let's see the answer. Option C. You can see the AND representation and OR representation through the symbols. Next question. X implies X dot Y, then the inverse will be the correct answer, option C. Complement of X implies complement of X plus complement of Y. Because the negation of both antecedent and consequent here is the inverse. Next, X dot Y biconditional Y, then the converse will be, the option is option A. X biconditional Y dot X. Next question. Now we move to the output based section of MCQ. First question. If A equals to 0, B equals to 1, C equals to 1 and D equals to 0, then the mean term will be option A bar dot B dot C dot D bar. Option B, A plus B bar plus C bar plus D. Option C, A dot B bar plus C bar dot D, sorry, A dot B bar dot C bar dot D. A bar plus B plus C plus D bar. Let's see the answer. Option A. In the mean term, the literal means 1 and its complement means 0. So, A bar dot B dot C dot D bar will result to 1 only if A equals to 0, B equals to 1, C equals to 0 and D equals to 1. Next question. If A equals to 1, B equals to 0, C equals to 0 and D equals to 0, then the mean term will be, let's see the answer. It's option D, A bar plus B plus C plus D. In max term, literals means 0 and its complement means 1. So, A bar plus B plus C plus D will result to 0 when A equals to 1 and B, C, D all are at 0. Next question. The expression A dot A bar plus A bar will be a tautology, a contradiction, a contingency, a contrapositive. Answer is a tautology because A dot A bar leads to 0 by complement law and A plus A bar leads to 1 by complement law. So the final answer of this expression will be 1. Even if you go through truth table, you will see all the outputs will be 1 in this case. And tautology is where all is 1 and not 0. Whereas a contradiction is all is 0 but not 1. Next, complement of Boolean expression P dot Q whole bar dot R bar is option A, P dot Q bar plus R bar, P plus Q dot R bar, P plus Q plus R, within bracket P plus Q dot R. The correct option is P plus Q bar R. Let us see. P plus Q whole bar dot R bar, if I go for complement of the entire thing, by De Morgan's law, it becomes P plus Q double bar plus R double bar, and by involution rule, it becomes the complements will remove and it will be P plus Q plus R. Next question. The complement of X dot Y plus Z within bracket is, let's see the answer. Option A, X bar plus Y bar dot Z bar. If we go through the working, it is X dot within bracket Y plus Z whole bar. Applying De Morgan's law, it will be X bar plus Y plus Z double bar. Now again, when we apply De Morgan's law, Y dot Z double bar becomes Y bar dot z bar. So the complete answer is x bar plus y bar dot z bar. If a question comes to find the complement, here you have to apply De Morgan's law on the expression, and you will continue till in a particular term De Morgan's law is applicable. You will not solve the remaining answer. Next question. The complement of P bar dot Q bar plus P dot Q bar will be, let's see the answer, P plus Q dot within bracket P bar plus Q. So let's go through the working. Again, here we are applying De Morgan's law. P bar dot Q bar whole bar will break it into P double bar plus Q double bar. And the other side, P dot Q bar whole bar will break into P bar plus Q double bar. So the final answer within bracket P plus Q dot within bracket P bar plus Q. Now we will not solve it or simplify it further. This one will be the complement. Let's move to the next question. Applying distributive law in x plus x bar dot y will result in the option A, x plus x bar, option B, x plus y bar, option C, x bar plus y, option D, x plus y. Let's see the answer. Option D, x plus y. See, if I apply distributive law, x plus x bar dot y will become x plus x bar within bracket dot x plus y within bracket. Now, x plus x bar becomes 1. So it becomes 1 dot x plus y within bracket, and the final answer comes x plus y. Let's move to the next question. The dual of A dot B plus C equals to A. So we have to get the option dual. What is dual? Let's see the answer. It is option C, A plus B dot 0 equals to A. So by the principle of duality, we see that all the ands change to ors and vice versa. That means ands change to or, and simultaneously ors will change to and. All the ones will be changed to 0 and vice versa, but the complement remains unchanged. So A dot B plus 1, if I change it, so dot becomes plus, and plus becomes dot, and 1 becomes 0, comes the answer A plus B dot 0 equals to A. Let's move to the next question. According to principle of duality, the Boolean equation P plus 1 within bracket dot within bracket P bar plus 0 equals to P bar. The answer is option C, P dot 0 plus P bar dot 1 equals to P bar. So now we'll move on to the next section and the final section, logical reasoning. As you have in the question pattern, you have seen there are some questions on MCQ, which is based on assertion and reason. This section deals with similar type of few questions. So let us move further without delay. First question, assertion. The commutative property states that the operands on which we operate can be moved or swapped their position without making any difference to the answer. Reason, this statement always holds true irrespective of the nature of the operand. Options are both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. Assertion is true and reason is false. Assertion is false and reason is true. Let's see the answer. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Let's see through a truth table. So the expression is x plus y equals to y plus x and x dot y equals to y dot x. So if you see the truth table, you will see x plus y and y plus x give exactly the same answer, whereas x dot y and y dot x again gives the same answer. So thus, the commutative property or the commutative law is being satisfied. Next question. An operator or connective joins simple proposition into compounds and joins compounds into larger compound. We use the symbols to designate centennial connectives only. Let's see the correct answer. Option A, both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation for assertion. The symbols, those are displayed over here, addition, multiplication, or and, conditional, biconditional, these are called Boolean operators, and they are used to form compound propositions by joining more than one single proposition. Next question. In Boolean algebra, all meaningful statements have truth values, whether they are simple or compound, asserted or negated. Reason truth value is defined as the truth or falsity of a proposition. Correct option is both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Truth table is a tabular representation of possible combinations values as output against a set of inputs, and it can be the 1 that represent true and 0 that represent false. Hence, the reason and assertion both are satisfied. Next question. Two statements are consistent if and only if their conjunction is not a contradiction. Reason, proposition having all zeros except one value is contradiction. Let's see the correct answer. The option C is here the answer. Assertion is true, but reason is false, because the contradiction is only when all the outputs in the truth table is 0, whereas the first statement is absolutely true statement. Next question. P biconditional Q equals to P dot Q plus P bar dot Q bar. Reason, both the operations results in true for all odd numbers of ones in their truth value. Let's see the answer. Option A, both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is correct explanation for assertion. Let's see it through the Boolean simplification of the expression. P biconditional true Q can be divided or expanded in P conditional Q dot Q conditional P, and P conditional Q algebraically it becomes P bar plus Q, and Q conditional P algebraically becomes P Q bar plus P. Now if we simplify it, we get the answer P bar dot Q bar plus P dot Q. Hence, the statement is satisfied. Next question. Synonyms is the logical process of drawing a conclusion on a given proposition, and the statement in the given proposition are called premises. Reason, many a time we can draw conclusion from given two or more logical statements. Let's see. Answer. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Next question. Well-formed formula is a propositional form which contains at least one propositional variable. If P is a propositional variable, it is well-formed formula. If P is a propositional variable, then P complement is also a well-formed formula. The correct answer, option A, both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Next question. Two sentences are equivalent if they have the same truth value under every interpretation. That is, both the sentence possess the same truth set. Reason, through principle of duality, we get equivalence law. Let's see the answer. Option A, both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation for assertion. What is principle of duality? It states that all the ands will be replaced by ors and ors will be replaced by ands. All the ones will be replaced by zeros and zeros will be replaced by ones, but the complement remains unchanged. And through this, from a Boolean expression, we can get another Boolean expression and both are true. Next question. Truth table is a table that represents all possible values of logical variables or statements along with all possible results of given combination of values. Reason, the decision which results in either true or false is called binary decision. Here both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Reason, the statement in the reason is a separate statement, whereas truth table representation, the assertion is another separate statement, and both are satisfied in their own terms. Next question. Logical variables are combined by means of logical operators and or not to form Boolean expression. Boolean algebra is the backbone for the computer electronics, where the logic gates are prepared on basis of Boolean expression. The reason. Let's see the correct option. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Boolean algebra is a stream of algebra, and the logical variables that form the Boolean expression is a part of the Boolean algebra. Hence, next question. In Boolean algebra, every law, there exists a dual form and both statements possess the same truth set. We have the principle of duality. Let's see the answer. Here option A, both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation for the assertion. Now the last and the final question of my video. The algebraic variables are combined with the help of mathematical operators to form algebraic expression. Logical statements or Boolean expressions are created with the help of logical operators and logical variables. Let's see the answer. Here option B, both assertion and reason are true and reason is not the correct explanation for assertion, because both the statements in assertion and reason are two different statements and there we cannot draw any similarity. So with that, it comes to the end of my video. So thank you for watching. I hope you got a hint of what type of questions can be framed in this section under MCQ. Hope you can practice more and all the best for your exam. Thank you once again.